Ivan Lendl, one of the tennis greats, played a 5-0 tournament in Pictona this weekend. How did he do? Is he a cool guy? Can he play senior pro? You'll get the answers right now. Pickleball lovers, don't forget to have a good day. Ivan Lendl, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Red hat, he's highlighted. But is he a good pickleball player?
Great reaction, Ivan. Beautiful. That does never Manitoba. I love it.
I talked to some of the other 5-0 players in Ivan's division, and they said in the first couple games he was being very hesitant, not playing offensive enough. And this is Ivan Lendl. He has some of the fastest hands around, and as the tournament started going on, he started winning. I'm friends with many of the players playing in his division. I have to say they did not take him seriously at first, but he can dink extremely well. However, I would say that's two backhand middles. How come they're not stacking right? Next tournament he will, and he will be a lot more lethal. Here's another point. Take a look. He was pretty offensive with that ball, right? And that's when he started doing really good in the tournament. Take a look at this next point. It's 3 points in a row. I have tons of games with Ivan Lendl. Subscribe. They're pretty darn good. And they do lob him a lot, right? His partner has to guard that overhead, and that's what he did that point. If you're playing someone that can't move great, lob. Offensive lob is better. Lots of topspin. Ivan Lendl serves the ball. Beautiful drop. And you'll see extremely offensive dinks coming up. He's been practicing. I believe he could play senior pro with the right partner. Jamie Onsens, I'm talking to you. One other thing that's super funny, these 5-0s pretended it wasn't a big deal to play Ivan Lendl, right? They'll have no trouble beating him. Then they went to play him, got really nervous. Ivan Lendl won. Then they came up to me after the match saying, "Hey, did you tape that? I really don't want to see the tape, but my friends do." They're like little kids, right? Ivan Lendl is making these adults act like little kids. He's giving them energy. He's giving them strength. He's not getting paid. And one other thing, he stayed to the very end of the tournament, right? He made it to the playoffs, lost. Then he walked all the way to center court and watched the finals. A man that's known in every single country, a true champion, lost in a pickleball tournament, stayed till the end to cheer on his competitors. Some people would call this class, I think it's a lot more. I think he's just a good human being. Thank you, Ivan Lendl. If I was grading Ivan Lendl's pickleball game, fast hands, 10. Dinking ability, using some dinking patterns, can hit offensive dinks, very patient, maybe too patient with as fast as hands he has. Could Ivan Lendl, in purple, bottom right hand corner, speed any of these dinks up? Could he? Not that one. Not that one. That one. He could have. One speed up. So far. 2 speed ups, and he sped that up, but I would say he didn't quite hit his spot right, and as he plays more, he's going to recognize hitting the spot is more important than hitting hard, and I like that point, right? He's starting to keep them back. Could have been a deeper return, got himself in trouble at that point because the return was not deep enough. One thing I would tell Ivan is to return harder, serve harder, hit the third shot drive more if you can get them off balance, right? Playing in a 5-0 tournament, he probably could do this. If he's playing senior pro, and I do believe he could, I think he would have to get in better shape, because most people don't realize pickleball tournaments, you play non-stop, back to back to back, in the sun, and it's very tough. Ivan played with a very talented tennis and pickleball instructor that's very quick. I have no idea why they did not stack, because they had 2 backhands in the middle half the time. Ivan, I got to give you a call right now. What do I like about the positioning on this point? They have 2 forehand middles, right? It makes the game so much easier. And Ivan can dink. He's dinking great this point offensively. He sets up a speed up. He takes it. I know he hit the net, but it would have been a good speed up anyway. Great job, Ivan. Here's another point, 2 backhand middles, right? They didn't stack. They had this position almost half the time. Imagine if they didn't. Imagine if they had 2 forehand middles. And I joke all the time, but it meant the world to me that Ivan was present yesterday. He didn't care about the money. He just wanted some fun banter among his competitors, giving people selfies, not being a a-hole, right? Being a good human being, and it meant the world to me. Pickleball lovers, do you think you could beat Ivan Lendl? Do you stay to the end of the tournament if you lose, like Ivan Lendl? I think we can all learn a little something. Save 10% on any paddle, keeps us in business. And don't forget to have a good day. So did you tape that match, Joey? I'm not starstruck. My friends do want to see it. If you could send to me so I could send to my friends. Honestly, Bill, I think you just really want to see it yourself, because Ivan Lendl gave you a childlike wonder for pickleball again.